Have you ever been a victim of toxic taunt culture? I have. This is an incident from few years. I had just received a major award and one of my seniors in the team member goes, "Hey, everybody is receiving award these days. What is the big deal about it? How can even I receive such an award?" I was very naive back then. I did not know it was about me. And by the time I realized, I was very angry. I confronted this person. You won't believe, when I confronted, this person had the audacity to lie on my face. It was like, hey, it's not even about you. I was talking about some other person altogether. I knew that the more I confronted, the more lies I would get. I spoke to other members in my team and they all brushed it under the carpet and said it was not a big deal. Few days later, I moved on and so did the other person. This, guys, is a classic example of toxic taunt culture. The person who taunts just taunts and leaves. But the person who is bearing the taunt has to face all the thoughts and consequences. Who is he referring to? Was it about me? Which incident? And so on and so forth. How should we resolve this? What should I do to overcome this? Honestly, it's not for you to work on it. If somebody has to work on this problem, it has to be the person who taunts. Keep in mind, people who taunt, they have never bothered to learn how to communicate effectively at work. Also, they are cowards. Cowards because they cannot confront you directly. They cannot provide you feedback directly. They have this misconception that taunting is a way of indirect communication. Indirect communication is completely different than taunting. In indirect communication, you do not put other people down, but still you pass this message across very effectively. So what's the solution for this? It's not just one person who's going to work on this issue. You as a team has to establish a culture where this toxic culture of taunting needs to be stopped completely. Accepting it, saying that it's okay and brushing it under the carpet should be completely stopped. If you notice, people who taunt when they are in private, when they're talking to you, they will never speak about you to you and an incident which revolves around you. They will refer to some third person altogether and somehow connect your incident to that third person. In such cases, confront them, cross-question them. Ask them so many questions about this third person and about this random incident that they are talking about that they finally are embarrassed and they give up completely. Taunting as a way of communication should be stopped completely. Now, for example, if somebody is in a meeting and he is taunting continuously, it's up to you to speak up and say, hey, we are not understanding. What are you talking about? Either you elaborate about it or you talk to us in private, because let's not make this meeting all about guesswork games. Trust me, they are going to keep quiet after this. I know that a lot of you go through these problems. A lot of you have seen others go through these problems. So share this video so that we raise more awareness about taunting and about stopping this menacing toxic culture of taunting. That's all we have for today, and thank you so much. See you all next week.